Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are doing something spectacular, something delicious. Remember, all what we are going to be seeing on this channel is about healthy product. Health. Remember, a healthy body is a good body, because when your body is not healthy, you can't go to work, you can't function well, you can't do anything. So we need to stay healthy for us to be able to accomplish our daily activities. And today I got to cover. Last time we did beet and carrot, but today we are doing something different. I want to talk about health benefits. It's not only about us eating grass, just eating vegetables. Today I want to do something. I want to make bread, organic bread. And do you know what motivated me on this? It's because when I came to America, like my kids, I was first of all buying bread on the store, and then I realized that each time they eat the bread, they just start become swollen, like they're just getting big. So I keep wondering, I was asking myself, but what's the matter? And it took me time to realize that. Then I started doing research. I was like, okay, I started watching some videos. Then I was like, okay, now I decided to start baking my own bread. You see, the good thing about you doing your own stuff is because you can control the sugar, you can control the flour, whatever, everything that is inside the bread or inside the food or inside the drink, whatever it is. So that is why being healthy doesn't only mean that you can get it on the store. Being healthy also means that you know what you do, like the thing that go inside your mouth or inside your body, you know what it is, and because you're the one that is doing them. So today, and then I discovered that when I started doing the bread, my kids, they were normal. They will eat the bread forever and their body will become normal. So, well, I'm talking about bread today because I don't know about you. If you're a bread fan, put your hands up. I'm a bread fan and I love bread. Like my kids, they love bread. It's something that they take for breakfast every day for the good school. They do eat bread. And so that's why in this house we do eat bread. And that's why I was like, since it's something that we eat regularly, I need to know what's up is happening. So let me do something better and something good. So, and ever since I started eating my homemade bread, they were good. So all what I'm using today is all organic, and I don't understand organic product. They are so expensive, but just try your best. If you cannot avoid, if you cannot have, if you cannot really, if your money is not up to be able to get the organic stuff, you can still get the normal one, but at least you are the one cooking it, you are the one doing every stuff, so doing cooking it, baking it, or whatever it is, so at least it's better. So today I'll be using white flour unbleached, organic white flour unbleached. So it's the kind of natural flour, nothing has been put in it. So today on this recipe, sorry, I like to explain because some people like me, I like knowledge. I like when people talk, when you do something, you explain so that people can get the knowledge, people can get the facts, and then knowledge is power. We all agree with that. So today we are using 2 cups of whole milk. So I already put my 2 cups of whole milk. You can use water. So I just something I like it rich. So once that, and then you put on the microwave for 1 minute 30 seconds. So the goal is that the milk should not be too hot. If not, the heat is going to be bad. And then I use active heat. So I use 2 of these active heat. It is 1 packet is half ounce or approximately 7 grams. So, or 2.5 teaspoon. So now, as you can see, the heat is already, I already put it in. When you put the heat inside the milk, you put 1 tablespoon, I hope I get it right, 1 tablespoon sugar, because the sugar help it to rise fast. So right now I'm going to put it inside my blender, or put inside my machine. So what am I using today? Okay, and trying to scrape the remaining part of it. All right, then I put it down. Sorry, I forgot. I'm going to insert my hook. It's not already do that long. Okay, this is thank you again. Okay, so put it down, and then what are we doing? So it's try to mix it well. So while that is going on this recipe, I'll be using 4 eggs, and so this is butter. So I'll be using 1.5 stick. You can still use 2, you can still use 1, doesn't matter. Or butter on it. And then I'll be using my brown sugar. We all know brown sugar is healthy sugar. So I'll be using brown sugar. And I'll be using half cup. Not half cup, 3/4. Alright, so while that is going on, the next thing you want to do now, put your sugar. Mix it again for a while. Then the next thing we're going to add is eggs. And on this recipe today, I also want to show you guys something else. I'll take part of the dough and make healthy pizza. I know when we hear about pizza, people are like, oh, it's too fattening. Yeah, it's too fattening, but we only eat pizza once in a while, right? So I'll also be teaching us how to make organic pizza. Like, because everything, the flour, the milk, the butter, the eggs, the sugar, everything is healthy. Everything is organic. So what is stopping us from making the pizza? And my kids, they do love pizza. So once in a while, I'm like, okay, let me just do your homemade pizza so that you avoid going out. At least I know what is inside, and I'll be working us through the steps. So right now, it's time for us to put the eggs. So you just crack it. Okay, so I think there also that is, we are using 6 cups of flour, 6 cups. Okay. So I first of all put half of it, let's say 3 cups, and then allow it to mix. Then I'll add the rest. So we are almost there, and the dough. So this is the time when we add our butter. After everything is, so the dough that is coming together. Let me try to show us. As you can see, it's all coming together in one. So I'm going to add my butter now, allow it to mix again for a while. Then I'll show us when the dough is ready. So this is when I add my butter, and so guys, so I'm still not getting what I want, so I'm going to add a little bit of flour to allow everything to come to one. The goal is that the flour should not be sticky, like touching it should be sticky. So the goal is that when you put your hand and move it, it should not be sticky. That's when you know that the dough is ready. So I'm going to add a little bit of flour. I couldn't, just a little bit. So you just keep adding a little bit and make sure that it's giving you what you want. Like when you touch it, move your hand, it's not sticky. That's when you know that the dough is ready. So I just add a little bit of flour. We're going to see how that looks like, how that turned out to be. Coming out now. We're almost done. you see, it's not sticky, so it's ready. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put it inside a bowl. But before you put it inside the bowl, try to oil the bowl on the bottom and put it, cover it, let it rest for 1 hour. So after 1 hour, I'll be back again to show us the rest of the recipe. So guys, if you have been so blessed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Maybe you have a friend who are wanting to make bread, or if you were blessed by the video, just give it a thumbs up. And God bless you. I'll be back again in 1 hour time for us to continue the process. All right, see you back in a bit. See you in a bit. So I'm oiling my pan. Pan is on. The bowl is. I also want to put a little bit of oil on my hand to make sure that I can grab the bowl pretty fast. So I'm just going to remove all this. Sorry about my hand. So this is the target. This is what we are looking at. So you see, my hands are not sticky. If the dough was not ready, if you put a hand, it will be sticky. So I can press it, no sticky. So that is when we can know that the dough is ready. So I'm going to put it inside my bowl and let it rest for 1 hour. Then I'll be back again. Like this. So I'm going to scrape what is left here with my spatula. Oh, my scraper. So also depending on where you are, so you want to let it rest on a warm place, warm environment. You can either cover it with whatever, with a lid or with a cloth or with. So I'm just going to put mine inside the oven. Before I had to turn the oven on a little bit so that it should be warm. Then so we'll be back again in an hour for the rest of the recipe. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back. We are back and our, oh god, our dough is raising. This is supposed to look like good. Okay, so without wasting so much time, I'm going to oil my hands because I don't want, try to avoid this finger like this. So you're going to, okay, and then, so for the record, I'll be using my, I already cleaned it so well. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour. And then just bring it out. And then, so we just, remember I said I was supposed to cut a little bit of dough and use it to make pizza. So guys, so I already have my loaf pan. So I have 2 of them since it was 6 cups. And I have my pizza tray. So right now I'm going to cut it and so try to make it. Anyhow you want to do it, always I need to go on the loaf. Whatever size, design, how you want it. So okay, trying to look for my cutter. I'll just use optional. Since I didn't find, I'll just use a knife and cut it. So this And both of this will go for the bread. Try to make at least will go for the pizza. So I need to add a little bit because it's going to rise again. So trying to get a little equal. So this is going to be our pizza, or pizza dough. Then this now is a loaf bread. So just straighten it and what we want to do is that, you see, okay, my pan is also clean. We want to oil it a little bit. Let us see, we're going to spray it to avoid. So I'm using olive oil spray. I always want to just spray before I keep it. So I'm just kind of trying to make it for the size of this, just fit inside. And I'm going to do the same for the second one. So it's inside it. So what we're going to do, we're going to allow it to for another 20 more minutes. This one, it needs to rise also before we can start the baking. So guys, turn on my oven so that, and I'll turn it on, or just put it on so that it can get hot, so that by the time I'm done putting it inside, I will be baking it 350 degrees, yeah, for 20 minutes. But still, just be paying attention. It might be 20, it might be less. Pay attention on it. And my bread loaf inside. So the bread needs to rise. And what I'll be using protein, the turkey. It was Thanksgiving and we had a lot of turkey left out, so I'll just use some of the turkey for the protein. You can use beef, you can use goat meat, you can use chicken, whatever you want. I am using turkey for this recipe. So just put it inside, and the next thing goes on the oven. So what I'll do again, I'll see add another cheese on top to make it. Alright. I'll quickly grab another cheese on the fridge. Hello guys, so our pizza is all set up. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, yummy, 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 yummy. So all you need to do, take here and cut it on the sizes that you like. So guys, if this video was helpful, like, share and subscribe. God bless you. We'll be back again with a bread. And here we go with our delicious pizza. Oh my goodness, just want to Oh, the bone. Guys, it tastes so and everybody can put their own time. Another bite again. Tastes so perfect. Oh my god. So I'll be back with the bread. It's already on the oven. Bake for 250 degrees. 30 minutes. Hello guys, so we are back again, and we are at the end result of the bread. So you see, this is how it looks like. It's still very hot. So this is the bread. Flip it. Tastes so yummy. And I didn't end up using the one and a half stick butter. I used just half. I used just one, so half was left. So once you take it out, you just want to rub butter on it, and it's still very hot bread. We might just try to cut it and see how it looks like. Let's see. Let's try to see. Oh my god, it's really hot. Ooh. Oh my god. Alright. So our bread is ready. That's the inside. It's so hot. So guys, if you, and trust me, you can consume it in between 3 to 5 days, or you can freeze it for a month. You can keep it in the refrigerator for a week, but if it is outside, you can use it 3 to 5 days. After that, you start getting more. Remember, it's a natural homemade, like no you understand what I'm saying, no chemicals, no stuff, just natural and healthy. So if this video bless you, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe and comment. It's so good. All right, God bless you. I'll see you back again in my next video. Stay tuned. Bye.